Now, a federal appeals court stated that Donald Trump has no immunity from prosecution as an ex-president and can be tried on charges of conspiring to overturn the 2020 election.
Right. Now, judges ruled Trump's claim that he is immune from criminal liability for actions he took while in White House is unsupported by precedent, history or text and structure of the Constitution. A three-judge panel of the U.S. Court of Appeals for the District of Columbia Circuit stated that Trump's stance would collapse the system of separated powers by placing the president beyond the reach of all three branches. The judges added that we cannot accept that the office of presidency places its former occupants above the law for all time thereafter.
The ruling is a major legal setback for 77-year-old Trump, the frontrunner for the 2024 Republican presidential nomination and the first ex-president to be criminally indicted. A spokesperson said he plans to file another appeal. Trump slammed the ruling and said that it means a president will be afraid to act for fear of the opposite party's vicious retribution after leaving office. The former U.S. president said, and I'm going to quote Trump here, "A nation-destroying ruling like this cannot be allowed to stand." The appeals court put the immunity ruling on hold until Monday to give Trump the opportunity to appeal to the U.S. Supreme Court. Now, the top court can decide whether to take the case or allow the lower court's ruling to stand.
Now, Trump had been set to go on trial in Washington on the 14th of March on charges of conspiring to overturn the results of the 2020 election won by Democrat Joe Biden. But District Judge Tanya Chutkan was forced to postpone it pending a ruling by the appeals court on the immunity claim, which she had rejected in December. Now, the three appellate court judges who heard Trump's appeal last month were also unconvinced of these arguments.
Special counsel Jack Smith filed the election conspiracy case against Trump in August and had been pushing hard for the March start date for his trial. Lawyers for the former president have sought repeatedly to delay the trial until after the November presidential election later this year. If he wins the White House again, Trump could potentially have all of the federal cases against him dropped.
Now, the question is what happens next? And to discuss this, we earlier spoke to our correspondent Susan Tehrani. Listen to this.
There's no doubt that this decision is a setback for the former president, who's also the 2024 GOP presidential frontrunner. The Trump team had argued time and again that he should be shielded from criminal prosecution because the actions that he took were part of his duties as president. The judge presiding over the case put the trial on pause back in December and postponed it indefinitely earlier this month as the appeals court considered the immunity question. Donald Trump now has until February 12th to appeal the decision to the Supreme Court.